Week 3 math for today. Let's get started, guys. Day 1, 43 times 16. 43 times 16 in a standard algorithm. I know that my ones in my tens place, so that's where my product needs to start. I have a product of 688. Let's go down here. A fraction. Of course, we have not gotten to fractions, so those are not counted yet on our quizzes on math for today, but I do want you to try that. We need a common denominator, so I always look at my bigger number, and can I get that bigger number with fours? 4, 8, 12. Yep, I can. So we're going to keep this one the same. That 4 is going to become a 12. 4 times 3 is 12. So that means I have to multiply that 1 by 3 as well. So 1 times 3 is 3. When I add, the denominator stays the same. All I do is add the numerators, and I get 8/12. Jacob and Dustin collect 245 cans for the school can drive. They give 55 cans to Dustin's little sister to take to her class. How many cans does this leave the boys for their class? Well, I'm going to come off to the side because I need the room. 245 minus 55. They gave some away. I'm going to do the subtraction, but when I get to my tens place, I cannot take 5 from 4. So I have to come to my hundreds place and regroup. I take a 10, it becomes 10 tens. I'm sorry, I take 100, it becomes 10 tens. And now I can subtract 190 cans. I would usually want that in a full sentence. Don't really have room today, so you get away with it. 3 and 6/10 in word form. So I'm going to write the word 3. The decimal is and 6/10. All right, guys, moving right along to day 2. Victor has $60 in his wallet. He buys a basketball for $12.89 and a sled for $39.99. How much money does he have left? So the first thing he did is he bought that basketball and the sled. Then we're going to subtract the $60 from it, or subtract it from the 60, I should say. Let's move that because that makes more sense as a subtraction problem. I'm going to say $12.89, $39.99. I'm going to add those together. I'm not going to worry about that decimal just yet. In addition and subtraction, the decimal comes straight down. They're lined up, and so it comes straight down, and I have 5288. So now I have 60 minus 5288. Can't do the 0 thing, so I've got to come all the way over here to the 60, make it a 50. This is going to become 10. But then when I regroup, it becomes a 9 so that this can become a 10. Then it becomes a 9 so that this can become a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 5 minus 5 is 0. So he gets a total of $7.12 back. All right, let's make this statement true using less than, greater than, or equal to. I like to get out my 2 pens or 2 pencils or whatever you're using. I'm going to go to my biggest place value. It's the 10,000s. There's a 6, so they're same. I got to move on. 2 and 2 are the same. Move on. 3 and 8. 8 is bigger. It makes this whole number bigger. So this becomes 62,381 is less than 62,831. Next one, 30 times 4, 10 to the fourth power. Well, 10 to the fourth power is a 1 with 1, 2, 3 zeros. Let's simplify that. 3 times 1 is 3 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So the answer is 30,000. Now we're going to round 1 and 649. That's 10 thousandths to the nearest thousandth. I like to rewrite my number because I want to see it. Oops, I forgot. See it bigger. Tens, hundreds, thousands. So I'm going to look at the 4. The 9 tells me that that 4 is going to become a 5. Everything in front of it stays the same. The 4 becomes a 5, and I can put the 0, but I can also leave it blank. Whew, guys, that last rounding one, that was tough. You will never, not never, you will not, as of right now, be graded on rounding using the 10 thousandths place. So if there's one like that on your quiz, give it a try, but it's not going to count against you. All right. Day 3, write an expression for the calculation triple 4, then add 7, then times 7. An expression. It doesn't even ask for an answer, guys. It just says write the expression. First, I'm going to do triple 4. Triple is 3. So 3 times 4 in parentheses, because that's the first thing I have to do. Then I'm going to add 7 to that, and then I'm going to multiply 7. All right, let's complete the table. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 6 and 7. Now let's add 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9. When we come to this kind of problem, we have to do what is in parentheses first. 4 plus 6 is 10 divided by 9 minus 4 is 5. There are two groups of 5 in 10. Here's another fraction problem. We're going to keep the 9 tenths because I can count 5, 10. I can get to 10 by multiplying 2, so that means the top has to be multiplied by 2, and I get 13 tenths. I know a lot of you will say that's an improper fraction. There's nothing improper about it. It just has a numerator larger than the denominator, which means that it's greater than 1. And day 4, guys, we're almost finished this one. This is another comparing. I'm going to get out my 2 pens. I'm going to go to the tens place. They're both 3s. Ones place are both 0s. Tenths place, 4 is bigger than 2. So I need another less than symbol. And now I'm going to read it. 30 and 249 thousandths is less than 30 and 429 thousandths. Let's do some multiplication. 5,206 times 3. 3 times 6, regroup. 15,618. And what is the value of the number 5 in 865 thousandths? Well, this is the 5, and it is in the 10 thousandths place. So its value is 5 10 thousandths. Do you see I just wrote the number exactly where it was, but everything else became a 0 for that. 700 divided by 5. Let's set that up in a standard algorithm. There's one group of 5 and 7. There are 4 groups of 5 in 20. There are no groups of 5 in 0. So my quotient is 140. All right, guys, this is the end of our overview for week 3. It is now time for you to go and take your quiz tomorrow. Let me know if you need any help, you have any questions. I am here for you. See you next time, guys. Have a great day.